If showing up on camera feels very awkward or forced or just plain out uncomfortable, okay, you're not bad at content. You're just trying to show up the wrong way. Now, a lot of leaders feel this, especially when they know they should be visible, but they don't feel very natural doing it, right? It just feels very foreign. When I first started posting consistently, I didn't feel confident on camera because I was very new to this. And I knew what I wanted to say, but the moment that I actually hit the record button, I started thinking about how I looked, how I sounded, and whether or not the people were going to judge me for what I was saying. So instead of just talking, I was trying to perform. And I tried to sound very polished, very on point. I tried to say things the right way. I tried to show up like what I thought a leader should look like online. And the more that I tried to perform, the more uncomfortable I seemed to feel. So that's when I realized what I was actually doing. I was making things a lot harder on myself because when you're showing up online, you're going to feel awkward because you're actually trying to impress people instead of connecting with them. When leaders focus on how they're looking instead of who they are trying to help, everything feels very stiff, very difficult, right? The pressure to sound perfect makes it actually harder for you to sound real or authentic. People aren't connecting to perfection. People connect to clear messaging and being authentic, being real, saying the truth, right? So if you're pretending to be somebody you're not going to connect as easily as you should. So here's what helped me to change that whole thinking, okay? I stopped trying to talk to everyone and I started trying to talk to just one person. Instead of thinking about the camera or thinking about how everybody's going to look at what I'm saying, I thought about that one person who actually needed to hear my message. That way, I'm talking to somebody who I'm able to explain something to, like as like a friend, right? Like a conversation, a very clean, clear, calm way of talking so that somebody who actually needs to hear what I'm saying actually hears it, right? I'm not talking to everybody because not everybody needs to hear my message. So once I focused on helping instead of trying to perform to be this polished, spot on person, showing up got a lot easier for me on camera. The content flowed a lot better and the awkwardness just faded. So here's the truth. Confidence doesn't come before you show up. It comes because you show up, right? You got to be confident, clear, authentic, real, okay? Not somebody who looks more prim, proper, polished if that's really not who you are. So if you are showing up online and it feels very awkward, my suggestion, stop trying to create content to impress, right? Focus on helping the one person that will understand what you're saying, right? Who will actually take what you're saying and use it in their own lives or what they're doing. If you found this video to be valuable, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Your support is very appreciated, friend. All right, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then like and subscribe to support Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. And if you are struggling with your brand impact, then watch the next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then like and subscribe to support Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. And if you are struggling with your brand impact, then watch the next video.